Are you lacking a little bit of energy? Do you need a little bit of a boost? Or maybe you just want a tasty beverage? I got you covered. Introducing G Fuel, a sugar-free formula with loads of different flavors to choose from that'll give you a boost. These are a couple of the flavors out of the many that I really like. Now, G Fuel also has a non-caffeine line called Hydration, and these are absolute bangers containing a lot of electrolytes and vitamins. By using code SALT, you can get 20% off your purchase right now. Link in the description of the video. If you miss the salt, it's not my fault. What's up, YouTube? For today's video, with the full Bakugan Battle Brawlers team. Derek, this one is for you. Now, this was an anime that came out in 2007 on the 5th of April, so it's a fairly old series. Maybe you've heard of it. Basically, they're like little toys that you can see there, and it can actually go into a circle into like, sort of like Transformers, I guess you could say. It's pretty cool. There was an anime based on it and lots of games too. So this team is going to be using the characters from the game that, you know, as close as possible, and I tried to give them moves that were sort of like look like the anime, right? So I got pretty close as I possibly could there. We've got 3 battles today with this team, and I really hope you enjoy. First battle here, this one is against Lychee, and we also have a theme team over their side of the field too, so I wonder if you can guess what that is. Now, question of the day, have you actually heard of Bakugan before? Let me know in the comment section. I know it's sort of early in the 2000s, but maybe some of you have actually heard of it before. It's been, it's been quite a while since I've done a non-Pokemon related theme team before, so if you like this sort of thing, like, different kind of topics, let me know. I think it's kind of interesting. We cover different things than the normal Pokemon stuff. So anyway, we got a Cereal Edge lead. Sorry, Armor Edge. I'm getting it mixed up. They are pretty similar. And we got Roaring Moon coming in. And this Greninja was based off, hope I got this right. Pray that I got it right. Pardon the pun. This one was a role play because it has like an ability to shut down like others' abilities. I believe it's got Dig for like this. It's like it hides underneath the water. So I thought the best thing you can do, because it doesn't get dive, is also hide underneath the ground or water. We've got Fling with a Light Ball, and I've also got Water Pulse. You get like a lot of like water type moves. Now, it's got the Light Ball as the item to paralyze the opponent. We've got Protein as the ability, Max Attack, and Max Speed Jolinator. So that's why I've got like really, sort of out there move sets for these to suit the anime. So that's the end of Greninja there. Next one is going to be Hamagorum. I nearly said Golem. And this is going to be based on, obviously, the Garganacl. So they look very similar. So this has got the item as normal gem. We've got Giga Impact for one of its moves. It's got a hammer move as well, a hammer arm. We've got a thunder punch, and I've also got rock slide, max attack and max speed. Sorry, max attack, max health, and adamant nature. They're trying to hit as hard as possible. So I've got these paralyzers going pretty well, and now I can go for a rock slide there and take out the Armoroid. So not a bad start there to the battle, taking out the Roaring Moon and the Armoroid. Next Pokemon here. Oh no, it's a Dark Magician. I'm done. It's going to go for Dark Magic Attack, but I lived that. Oh no, it's a Giga Drain. Anyway, so I'm going to go for a Giga Impact here. I managed to live that because I was running max health, and it's actually going to be living on 1 health there with the Focus Sash. I'm sure you're going to guess the opponent's team. It actually has been a long time since I've done that team before, so possibly in the future I might even give it a little bit of a look at a revamp. Now, we're going to be recharging it. It's going to finish you off with the Giga Drain. Unfortunately, now it's got a nasty pot up, and Meowscar's special attack is pretty decent, so after a +2, I'm sort of worrying whether I can actually even, take this out right. It's very fast too. Next Pokemon is Blade Tiger, or is it Tigera or Tiger? I'm not really sure how to say that. I think I'm pretty close, and I'm going to get outsped and dropped in one shot. That is a Scary Face Psychic Fangs. It gets a lot of Fang moves, and it's also got Protect for like an electric shield. It gets like a Terra Electric. So I thought that'd be pretty cool there, and sort of suits it right. That was max health and max attack too. That's the reason why I got outsped. Next Pokemon we're going to go into is Drago, and this is obviously his Charizard. This one probably looks the closest out of all of them, in my opinion. So I gave this multiple Dragon and Fire type moves. So we got Dragon Pulse, Flare Blitz, Flamethrower, and Fly, all based on its moves. I gave it the item as Dragon Fang. We've got Blaze as the ability, Max Attack and Max Special Attack, Naive Nature. So just hanging on there barely from the attack from Meowscarter, and I'm going to finish off with a Flare Blitz. I didn't really want to risk a Flame Try just in case it didn't live. I'm just having a look at my EVs there. Yeah, I was running like more in attack here. So I had like some weird, I had like 56 in speed, and I had like the 252 in attack there. So it actually had more attack stat. That's why I did that. So next Pokemon is going to be Hydreigon as Alpha Hydran, or Alpha, the full name here, because you couldn't actually fit it in. We have Alpha Hydranoid. So there we go. We got Fire Spin because that's like a trapping sort of move in the anime. We've got Tri Attack because it fires off like these 3 attacks at once. We got Crunch because it does like a biting sort of move there. And we also got Dragon Breath, which looks, pretty similar to Attack it does as well. That is going to be the end of the low kicks there. I got pretty lucky. And the next Pokemon is going to be Baxcalibur. So now we got a Terra here. I was like, maybe Steel, or maybe Dragon. I thinking it's going to be like 1 or 2, and it's going to be Ghost. I'm like, no. I went for the Tri Attack here. So since I went for a normal type move, it's not going to affect, Baxcalibur at all there. Sadly, I was hoping for a Scumbag Freeze action, So now it's going to go for an Icy Wind. Icy Wind is going to be super effective. It doesn't do a lot of damage to me, though. Now, the EVs on this, we've got Grip Claw as the item to extend that Fire Spin for 7 turns. I've got Max Health, and I've also got Max Speed, Naive Nature as well. So I've got like a mix kind of trappings. That's a wild sets in today's video because they're all like base off specific moves there. I mean, in the past, I've done like Digimon, I've done Yu-Gi-Oh!, some other stuff like that. So, maybe I could revamp some of those or bring some new ones back that I haven't done. Like, you tell me if you'd like to see some of them. I obviously normally focus my content on Pokemon style things, but, if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comment section. That's the best way, for feedback there. So now we got this Pokemon, this is Storm Skyrest for Squawk ability. Well, that was actually my suggestion because it was the only bird that was actually green with feathers. We also had Staraptor too, but we couldn't really get like something that was like perfectly matched to it. So I thought, we'll go Terra Dragon, right? And then we'll have a dragon that's green, I don't think there's anything that currently is in the game that could, have actually fitted it closer. So this has got Terra Blast Dragon, Hurricane, Heat Wave, and Tailwind, Wide Lens as the item, Intimidate as the ability, and we got Max Special Attack and Max Speed, Modest Nature. So this was really mean, right? My opponent tried to troll me here, going for Astonish. I was like, what? Why did they go for Astonish for? But I found out why in the end. So it was actually going to be going for a Decibot to try and like troll fake me right there at the end. I went for the Hurricane. I got the confusion, but they pulled out the Flame Charge there at the end. I tried people, but unfortunately, it just didn't quite hit hard enough coming from Special Squawk ability, It isn't exactly what you call the unit of Pokemon. Thank you, Lightship, for the battle there. A really cool team. Let's get on to battle number 2. This is a battle against Makuro. I think that's how to say it. And we may have some sort of team here. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'm going to try and guess, but if you can pick up, let me know. So we're going to start with Greninja again. Normally, this is what I did. I went for the Light Ball Fling again. This was sort of the play I did most of the time, and I got some nice, super effective damage there too. Also, tomorrow there... Actually, I'm trying to think of the time zones. Tomorrow's going to be Samurott Raid as well, so that should be pretty cool. So I'm going to be trying to I'll definitely do a Samurott guide out there, and I'll probably try and do a Samurott sweep as well. So that'd be pretty cool to use Samurott again. Just giving you a reminder of the Terra Raid that will be, be happening. That's on the 30th, but tomorrow will be the 30th for me because of my, my time zone. So anyway, you was disguised as a Zoroark all along. I was like, I see you there trying to trick me, and it's going to hit me with a Sludge Bomb. So that is a 2-hit KO. I'm going to go for a Water Pulse. It really was doing not very much damage. I was trying to get Parafusion there, as well as using up the moves from the, the anime there. So I've probably got one more good turn left in me. Next Pokemon is going to be Mimikyu. So we got Makoto. I'm not really sure about this one. I think the names seem familiar, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so the disguise is going to be busted here on the Mimikyu, and now Mimikyu is going to get, it's going to be confused, which is pretty good there, and I've actually got the confusion going, hoping for the Parafusion, but maybe with one of my other Pokemon, but it is going to be Faith in Me. So that is the end of the Greninja. Next is going to be Blade Tiger, and I guess it's shiny, is like almost a black brownie color. I actually really can't wait to get that shiny. I think it's like really, really quite cool. I don't know, I don't mind the other ones, but that's probably like my favorite out of the Runerous quartet, I guess. Like, what's your favorite shiny out of them? If you've seen them already, not like available in the game. So we're gonna have the I don't call it Jigglypuff. Wait, you know, we got Jigglypuff coming in here. I'm gonna go for a Scary Face. Now, Scary Face is actually pretty appropriate because, you know, in the anime it does have like quite a leering sort of look there, and I'm gonna get hit by a super effective Play Rough. Now, if I wasn't running max health, I wouldn't have lived that. This is actually Terra Electric with its shield, and I thought Leftovers worked like really, really cool for that. So I tried to do Terras that were like exactly the same as the, I guess the type or the moves. So this part of the battle is really, really salty because I brought in my Garganackle there and I was going for the Giga Impact. Now, I've got the normal gem as the item. As you know, Screamtail is really, really bulky, and I'm actually managed to live that. What does that name say? Chia? Let me read that again. It's like Chia. Or Chai, is it Chia or Chai? Let me... Chiakai, I think so. I'm not really sure. They're going to go for a wish there, and they're going to restore their health the next turn. I went for Thunder Punch, but it's just simply not doing enough damage there. But I didn't want to go for Giga Impact like right away because it might live. And somehow it lives the second Giga Impact. I thought I had enough damage there, and now it's just going to get its wish back all over and over. So I'm getting like stalled out here like really, really hard. So I'm going to recharge this turn. It's going to finish you off with a Psychic Fang. So it's like wish physical set there. I actually did a Screamtail kind of similar, but it had bulk up as well. So we're going to bring in Charizard now, and we're going to go for the Terra Fire Charizard because, you know, it sort of suited its moves there, right? I do remember another one as well. Another one I haven't done actually as a theme team would be Beyblade. So what Beyblade is, if you don't, I know there's going to be some people that do know, but you know, have you heard of Beyblade before? Basically, they're like these little spinning tops thing, right? You have like a little arena you spin them in, and you sort of like pull the cord and it's like let it rip, you know, not when you're going to the toilet. When you're letting it rip, right? So they're spinning around and they're smashing into each other, right? That sort of thing. I think I used to have like metal ones back in the day, but then they changed them into like plastic or something. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Maybe that could be another sort of one I cover in the future. So next Pokemon was Sandygast, and that's going to drop old Drago, unfortunately. So we're going to go into Blade Tiger again, and we got that sort of ruin going. I'm going to go for the Ice Fang and take it out there. Doesn't get any other Fang type moves, so I was sort of caught between a rock and a hard place there, giving it Ice Fang and Psychic Fangs. We got the Mimikyu coming in. I'm just going to keep going for Ice Fang here, and I'm going to drop a couple of these Pokemon. So suddenly it's got me back into the game. It is a very good physical attacker, obviously. Now, the next Pokemon is Oricorio. How would I say it? Maharu? Did I say that? Mahiru. Yeah, I think I got that. It just Storm Scarus out. I'm going to Intimidate with my... I guess it was pretty good when I terrored it with the dragon on its head. That was probably the best like way of depicting it. I'm trying to think. Maybe Ho-Oh? But it's not really green, is it? You need to have a light green. So next Pokemon they got ranked is Alpha Hydro. We're going to go for a Tri-Attack here. It doesn't really do too much. Hurricane is going to miss. So it's got Air Slash and Hurricane. That's kind of mean there because you got that flinch and then you got the confusion at the same time. So we're going to Terra Oricorio here, and it's going to be Terra Fairy. It's got a big old love art on top of its head. I actually have done a new Oricorio team if you like Oricorio. So I'm going to keep going for the Tri-Attack here. It's a 3-hit KO, hoping for a Freeze Axe or something, and it's going to go for a Terra Fairy. That is rest in peace for sure. No way I am living that one. I mean, let's be real. Disarming Voice would have, one-shotted me there. So I've got Blade Tiger left there. I can go for a Psychic Fang, an Ice Fang, and that is going to be enough to take it out, which is good. So I've got one more Pokemon. That is going to be Decidueye. So I need to take this out. Lickety Split. Going for the Ice Fang, and that is going to be super effective. No Focus Sash, no Focus Band, no Troll items, and that is enough to take it out. Thank you, Makuro, for the battle there. once again, if you do guess that theme, let me know. I might have just been random nicknames. I'm not really sure. Next battle, this is a battle against Mary. This is also last battle as well for the video. We've got 3 battles. So first Pokemon is going to be Iron Valiant there. Also, another thing, if you'd like to get your own custom theme team or Pokemon sweep, you can become a patron at tier 2, or you can become a member of the channel on the 2nd level, the elite member. That grants you a theme team or Pokemon sweep, as long as you're subscribed. So I'll do one for you. Once I've done that, I'll do another one, and so on and so on like this. Another thing, if you like to, of course, is an optional thing. If you really, really want a theme team or a Pokemon, or like, some people really like to have a Pokemon sweep done for them, you can go down that route if you like that too. So yeah, just a little option there. So we got this Iron Bundle. It is elite, and I got a nice little paralyze there with a light bulb. Then I did my dive under the water, pretending I'm using dive, all right. I don't know why Greninja doesn't get dive for. I mean, it is a frog, frogs can dive underneath the water. And unfortunately, Iron Juggler is going to come in there, and my dig is going to do nothing, which sucks. Also, Water Pulse isn't exactly doing much either. So now they're going to try, I guess they don't have a lot to hit me. They're going to try and flinch me with the Iron Head, and I just kept going for Water Pulse over and over again. Now, Iron Juggler is going to go for a Work Up, boosting its attack and special attack there. Work Up's a move that not many Pokemon actually get anymore. I mean, they used to. Then I actually got, I believe this was like a speed tie, and I ended up, my Greninja ended up fainting there. So bye-bye Greninja, you tried your very best with, the limited amount of moves that I had. Next is going to be Hydreigon. I thought this would be a nice, fun matchup here, and I got hit by the Iron Head. Didn't really do a lot. I'm going to finish it off with the Tri-Attack, but it didn't finish it off, and I'm going to get hit by another Iron Head. We're going to go for a Dragon Breath there. It really does look like it's attacking move in the anime, and that is going to take out the Iron Jugglers. Now, the next Pokemon is going to be a Iron Thorn. So, obviously, we've got, like, the full Paradox theme going on here. So, Iron Thorns gets hit in a naughty place, and it's going to go for a Ice Beam. It's a special one. That's pretty cool. And Hydreigon is going to get dropped there out of the sky. So, I still got 4 more Pokemon, Hope is, it's still there. So, we're going to go into Garganacl now. It's going to go for a Volt Switch, like a fully special Iron Thorns there, which is pretty cool. And we got the Iron Valiant coming back in here. So Iron Valiant can go like physical, special. It's very, very versatile. I'm going to hit it with a Hammer Arm. That would have done some good damage to Iron Thorns, yeah, now the item it's got, instead of having a boost of energy, it's got leftovers. I'm like, what is this set? So now they're going to go for a Confuse Ray. So obviously it's some sort of trolling set. I've got like absolutely no idea at all. I've got Giga Impact. That's what I'm going to be going for. That's going to be like my, strongest move to use. Hoping I don't hit myself in confusion. I get the Giga Impact off, which is good. And normal gem is going to kick in. That's the thing about when you got like a gem or something like that on your Pokemon or item. There's like such a big pause in between that. You think your move is missed and stuff. It's I don't know. The battles have like weird long pauses in them. Even when you send a Pokemon out, there's like this weird long pause. Anyway, so Iron Bundle is going to be a physical set, which is pretty cool. They're going to go for a flip turn. Man, this got some, this team's got a fair bit of momentum with it, with the Iron Bundle and the Iron Thorn. So out comes Great Tusk. It's going to go for an Earthbound. It's a special one, and that is going to take out my Garganacl, which is bad. At least I got some damage with it. That was better than none. So into Blade Tiger now. I'm going to go for a Psychic Fangs. That is going to do a lot, but it's not going to be enough to actually take it out here. Now we're going to Flash Cannon. Oh, Great Tusk is going to flash me there. Had to cover my eyes, and that was about, let's say, 3 hit KO of leftovers there. You probably don't get to see, with max health, like, I'd lived that really well, but if I wasn't running max health, that would have, I'd say, nearly have taken him out in one shot there. So that is going to be the end of the Great Tusk. We got Iron Thorn sliding back in here. Now, I've got the Ice Fang. I know that's not going to take it out because, it's got some good bulk about it. And now it's going to go for a Power Gem. Blade Tiger is going to get wrecked by that. That did a lot of damage. I actually thought I'd live that one. Maybe it's, maybe they were running Choice Specs on this. They possibly could, because I've seen Volt Switch. Actually, I think it is Choice Specs. I don't think it used two different moves in a row. So we're going to go for the Terra Dragon on the Storm Sky. See, look how good that looks. It's a green dragon. See what I did there? And it even covers the Pompadour on the set, so you don't get to see it. So Galaxy Brain stuff there. I'm going to go for the Terra Blaster Dragon. It doesn't take Iron Thorns out. It got pretty close, though. Here comes the Power Gem on the Squawk ability. That tells me that probably was. And I'm going to go for another Terra Blast, taking out Iron Thorns. So we got Iron Bundle and one more Paradox Pokemon left on their team. So Iron Bundle, obviously, I'd say it probably was going to live this. I went for the Hurricane and I missed. I'm like, okay, it's all over Red Rover now. And then it got paralyzed. I'm like, yes, I have like another shot at going for that, right? So I went for the Hurricane here, trying to blow the Iron Bundle away, and it actually took it out. I was like, man, I didn't expect it to take it out. I thought it would just live. I know it's not as bulky on the special defensive side, but it is coming from like a special squawk ability. So the last Pokemon I got is going to be the Glimmora. And Glimmora, oh wait, this isn't wait, what? Why is Glimmora the last part? I'm so confused now because there was all Paradox Pokemon, but a Glimmora, what's the significance of the Glimmora? Maybe I can't think of it right now. Anyway, we got a Terra Normal Glimmora here, and they're going to have Facade, which is pretty cool. That's going to be enough to take out the squawk ability on a little bit of health there. Now, the item I've got on Glimmora, which is pretty cool, is going to be a Toxic Orb. So being a normal type now, it would actually be poison, which, you know, before it wouldn't because it was poison. So now I'm going to go for a fly here on the Draco. Facade is going to miss, and they're going to take some extra poison damage. So I was like, will this take it out? And it didn't, you know, even with max attack, it did not take it out. Facade does a lot of damage. Then I thought of something really mean here. I was like, I'm going to fly in the sky, right? That move's going to miss me, and the poison is going to take out the Glimmora. And that, my friends, is the end of the third and final battle. A salty, toxic KO there. And then I hope you enjoyed this, people. I'll catch you for a stream later. Peace.